This is Kim from Hancocks Homestead and Gardens, and today I would like to take you on a walk around the homestead. I have decided to break the walk into 3 parts. I hope that you are able to watch and enjoy all 3 parts, and we hope that you come back and visit us again soon. Thank you. It's hot out here today, isn't it, guys? All right, let's go. These 2 trees are cherry trees. Don't they look so beautiful? They were loaded with cherries this spring. I mean, they were almost solid red from all the cherries. So my daughter's mother-in-law asked, "Do you have any cherries this year, Kim?" And I said, "Sure, come on out and get them." Well, the day she came out, she said, "Kim, I don't know what happened to your trees, but you have no cherries." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "I was just out there Monday, and they were loaded with cherries." And she said, "Well, they have some kind of fungus." So I went in the house, and I got on the internet, and I looked up cherry trees and their funguses. And what we have in our trees is called brown rot. So all of those beautiful red cherries within 3 days turned to this. Brown rot fungus. The only thing that you can do with trees that are infested with brown rot fungus is cut them down and burn them. That's right. Our beautiful cherry trees will have to be cut down and completely burned. Because if you don't, the fungus, which right now I can smell, there's a breeze, you can smell this fungus in the air. This fungus will spread to other fruit trees. Now, this brown rot fungus will not hurt our apple trees because it only affects fruit with stones in them. So cherry trees, peach trees, nectarine trees, any kind of tree that has a seed, a large stone seed in the middle, is affected by this brown rot fungus. This brown rot fungus is caused by rain. Yes, rain. And like I said, if you've been watching the news, you know that Missouri, along with our other Midwest neighbors, are flooded down here. It is so sad. I said I wish there was a way that we could pump all of our water to California. They're sitting out there in a drought desert, just suffering from no rain, and we're sitting here in the Midwest in floods, drowning from too much rain. So anyway, that's Mother Nature, isn't it? And, I'm going to walk down here to the road and kind of give you an idea of how big our farm is, our homestead. I like to call it a homestead. It is a farm. It's a little bit of everything. A homestead is actually kind of what it sounds like. It's a home and all the outer buildings, and including your barn, your chicken house, your shed. That's the definition of a homestead. You know, a farm, I guess, is when you grow things on that homestead to make a profit, make some money. Now, if you look down this gravel road, and I don't know how far I will be able to zoom, but you're walking down this gravel road, and you go all the way up to the end post, the very last post. That road turns, and that will be the end of our property, right there. So all of this is field. And then we have a ravine that has trees in it. We use that kind of as a nature. There'll be rabbits and squirrels and, you know, your birds. And then we have more field. And then we come around. There's the barn again. The grain bins. There's the entrance to our homestead. Our house. And then, if you look down this way, and you're walking down this gravel road, right where those tall weeds are at, is the end of it on that side. There are 160 acres total. We are on the far west side of the homestead right now. I am pointing south. That would be east. It goes way back over. I hope that gives you a little bit of idea of Hancock Homestead and Gardens. We have, as a family, been here for 163 years, but each generation leaves its mark. The barn over here was built by John's dad and uncle. So it's a pretty old barn. John's had to do a little bit of work to make sure it's sound, you know, foundation sound, but it's been holding up pretty well on its own. And then over here, like I said, the chicken house, the shed, the brooding house, they have all been around for 63 plus years. This house, I believe, is the third house on the property. The first house was a great big farmhouse. I'll have to show you a picture someday when I can find it. It was beautiful, but it burned down. Lightning struck it and it burned. The second house, which is the house that John and I lived in when we first moved here back in 1986, I believe was built in the early 70s. But in 2005, it burnt. We had some bad wiring next door in a shed, and the fire in the shed moved over to the house and burnt the house too. But then John put this house in. And it's a small house. It's not a tiny house, but it's a small house. But it's very efficient. And we're very happy with it. We hope to someday maybe be able to add on another room or two, because our family just keeps getting bigger. But we're happy with it. So that is the Hancock Homestead. And these are the Hancock Homestead and Gardens. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I hope to do a few more videos. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Well, this concludes this part of the walk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos about our homestead, please subscribe. I hope to be able to do one once a week. Paulo and my grandson keeps me pretty busy, so we'll see. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you come back again soon. This is Kim at Hancock Homestead and Gardens. Bye for now.